I'm Andrew,
I'm Steph.
and today we're going to be playing a game called Land of Eam. We're using the beta rulebook, so we're going to do a quick session here. Let's get started. Steph, your character, standing outside, sees a boggart woman crying and holding a sick child. They curse the witch breath of Quagmosh, convinced that their daughter has been affected. Please help me find a healer, they plead. What do you
Oh, who else is on the street? Am I alone on the street? Is it night? Is it day? Give me the...
do? It's dark.
It's dark.
It's you. It's the lady. It's sick child. Alone.
Does it really look like a sick child, or is it like a bundle of sticks and
No,
she's...
looks like a child.
I look over my shoulder. Is anyone else behind me?
Nope. No, nothing out here. It's quiet.
Don't move. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna run in the direction that I know is a healer of sorts, because I know the area. Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. I've
Alright.
been here before.
Alright. So, you get there to the healer's home. And just outside sits a man reciting some sort of poem and stops you and says, "You will return a poem to me, or you will be cursed as well." And then he begins, "3 houses bound by oath forsake their past and bow to death. Alas for Creeth, alas for alas for the iron sons that were."
I don't know who you are, but you're kind of in my way. Let me get to the healer. I don't have all day.
Very well. Steps out of the way. I'll let you in. Alright. The inside of the healer's building is strange to you because I don't think you probably never been in there because no one really goes inside. Normally it's a like knock on the door, he comes out and then goes wherever you're going. But this time the door is open.
Just to take it back to the riddle man for a second. I want to think that this is a man I encounter regularly. And he gives me very ominous poems, and I return them with sass every time.
Yes.
Like, God damn it, Gerald! I don't have time for this right now. Sorry, we go into the healers, and I've never been inside.
Yeah. So, he's in there, and then through the windows comes this dense fog, starts filling the building, and immediately you get this feeling of dread, like this is bad, and yeah, what do? The healer's kind of just sitting there.
Is he reacting now, or they're reacting?
He's like kind of just sitting there.
Are you doing this? And I'm starting to reach for the dagger on my belt, just because it's when I'm nervous, I want to be holding it.
He coughs. What am I doing? What? What are you? Oh no, not good, not good. And he runs out the door and dives into the street. And it looks like it's going to be like, an epic dive, roll, escape the building type thing. But instead he slaps into the mud. And
Just
he's like, well, that works. Okay. Get out of there.
I'm going to reholster my dagger and just book it after him. I'm going to try and not fall. I'm not going to try and dive, but I'm just going to run.
Yeah. You get out, and yeah, he's out there covered in mud. That's the second time that's happened in this place, and it's not great. I had heard that the mist from the bog created fog, and well, fog traveled into the city, and some people were affected by it. But I had not seen it myself. I was trying to take a nap. You know how hard it is to nap? People come with their children.
Oh, speaking of children, there's one of those. They need your help.
Never time for my story, only theirs. He just starts running in a direction,
No, they're this way.
I swear you pointed the other. Okay. He runs back. All right. I suppose.
Are they still there when we get there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay probably like 30 feet back.
All right.
The whole situation seems ominous, and I don't trust it.
All right. Well,
I'm just gonna hang back and be like, she's over there. She says her baby is sick.
Oh, all right. So the healer gets over there and says, "Oh my, yes, your child is very sick. Inhaling the fog of the bog is very bad for you."
Not the bog fog.
uh, that's not funny. Children are hurt. Well, singular children. Child is the word. You, child, look at me. Why? Oh, the child's sleeping? Okay. Got it. I got one.
Are you sure you got this?
Yeah, no, listen. And then he pulls out a mirror. He holds it up to the child. And he says, "Mirror, mirror on the wall."
Are you kidding me?
Listen, I need quiet. Mirror, mirror on the way.
This just doesn't seem super effective.
The child is not gonna make it if I don't save them.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I believe in you.
Okay.
Trust the process.
Mirror, mirror, not currently on the wall. Show us the child that is not sick. That child. We want that one. And then he just pulls the child out of the mirror.
But that didn't even rhyme.
What rhyme? You think I'm the wait? You think I'm the poet? He rhymes. I heal. But I don't actually heal.
You got me there.
All right. Pulls the child out of the mirror.
I like that. I picture he had stopped halfway, so like head and like maybe shoulders were out of the mirror, and he's yelling over his shoulder at me, still like grasping the kid's head, and then continues to pull it.
He just pulls the child out of the mirror and then hands it to the lady, and the lady looks down as the child isn't there and is being handed. It's like, what? How did you see? Sickness is not that great. It's very simple. You remember when you're not sick, you think of that image, and then you pull it out. Healed! At least I think that's how it works. I don't know. That's why I carry this mirror around.
So is that like a special mirror? Or just like a mirror?
I like to think of myself as special and not the mirror, but the mirror could be special. I've never tested it. I've never had anyone else try to pull someone else out of the mirror.
Can I try and pull something out of the mirror?
All right. He hands you the mirror.
I didn't think I'd get this far. I wasn't yeah, I have this one little dog named Sparky. I'm thinking of Sparky, and I'm just gonna try and reach into the mirror. I'm not looking at the mirror, so I'm just blindly reaching. Do I punch the mirror, or do I grab a dog? Or
you're thinking of the dog, and you pull out a candlestick, and the candlestick lights, and then everything around you goes dark, and you can only see a pathway lit by this candlestick.
Can I put it back?
No. Yeah. Now you're alone on a dark street with a candlestick light.
Marco. Creepy lady with sick kid. Does the healer have a name? Do I know him by name?
What? All right. If I was to venture a guess, his name would be Grunkston Ganderly.
Gronk? I like to think from the distance you just hear, "That's not my name!" Say it right or don't say it at all.
Yeah.
Can I blow out the candle?
Okay. So yeah, you blow out the candle, and you're standing back where you were, holding the mirror.
Question, when I was holding the candle, was I also still holding the mirror?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, so now you're back. Now you're back on the street holding a mirror.
What just happened?
I think what that is called is what is? What did he say it was? He says man so many times. I don't. Oh, anyway, I have a friend, and he told me, "Look, man, you're gonna go down a road sometimes that you don't remember being there. You're gonna end up coming back. You're not gonna know what was there. You understand me, man? I need some plants." I'm starting to talk sensical.
I need some plants. Did you get him the plants? Who do you know that sells plants?
There is a man who cultivates plants.
Wait. This is off topic. Was I still here? Did you see me reach into a mirror?
I saw you, Mir, then you were gone.
And then I just popped back?
Yes. Luckily, no one was there, because who knows what happens if you occupy the same space as someone.
Oh, I should get myself into a spot that no one will get themselves into.
Yeah.
Are there trees nearby? I'm borrowing this mirror. I'm borrowing your mirror.
Not my mirror. Wait a minute. How am I going to heal the town?
I'm gonna try and climb a tree.
Okay. Yeah. So you get you find a nice tree, a decent sized tree. You've probably seen this tree before, and you climb up it, and in the tree, just in the tree, hanging out, there is a frog. Not just any frog. Well, actually, I wouldn't even call it a frog. It's more of a toad. Toad is a better word. All right. And yeah, you recognize this toad as a strange creature that people have claimed to encounter, but you've never seen them. God darn it. What is it called? Why does Toad have not name? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna find the name of this
Can you
toad.
look for the toad while I use the restroom?
Yes. I'm gonna pause. So, up in the tree, you see a toad. The toad looks down at you. Have you come for wisdom? Then what do you have to pay?
I just came for tree climbing.
Rare instance. I do rather enjoy the quiet, though.
If I mysteriously vanish from this spot on the tree, can you keep it safe for me?
That's asking for something. You have to pay.
Well, if there's something here when I come back, things might explode. So, I'm not asking you for anything. I guess I'm just warning you that if you don't want to explode, you should probably keep this spot open.
I don't like it.
Okay, I pull out my mirror. Show me Sparky. I'm reaching.
Yeah, you pull out the candlestick again, and it's lit, and you're not in a tree anymore. On the ground.
I'm really gonna have to remember.
There's a road.
I'm in a tree when I come back.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, there's a road. It goes both ways, but the only light on the road is the candle light.
Do I feel a certain way pulling me?
The light from the candle naturally goes forward because it's in your front hands, but not really.
So, what if I take the candle and I shine it to the side?
Nothing.
Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna put now I assumed I was holding the mirror in my left hand and grab the candle with my right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move the candle to my left hand. I'm right-handed, and I'm gonna pull out my dagger.
Okay.
And just every so often, I don't know, start walking down the road straight ahead. Every so often, I'm gonna shine it to the side and just keep checking. Do the sides ever light up?
Nope. Yeah, it just
Cool, cool, cool. Magic darkness, my favorite kind. Oh, I'm checking in my inventory. I don't have a dagger, but I have a short sword.
As you're walking, it actually feels like you're going down, like you're on a hill, but you're not. You're on a flat ground. But like the motion feels like going downward.
Okay. I turn around and shine the light. Does it look uphill behind me?
No, it's flat ground. It looks flat.
Can I take... Do I have anything small, round in my bag?
As
akin to a burglar's pack, or that might have 1,000 ball bearings in it from Dungeons and Dragons.
What is
something similar?
You have a compass. It's round.
Ideally something that I would care less about. On mine I only have lockpicks, compass, rope, knife, rations.
Roll a d12. And actually roll 2d12 and take the higher one. And then subtract 1 from it.
It's a 10.
Nice. Yeah, so you reach into your bag and you pull out a handful of acorns.
I forgot when I was gathering these.
But one of the acorns looks different.
What kind of different?
Oh, it just looks interestingly different than the other ones.
I'm going to take that acorn and 2 other acorns and just lightly roll them on the ground and see if they continue rolling as if they would, like on a hill.
Okay. Yeah, they continue rolling like downhill, like you're going on a slope, really, really fast. But the different looking acorn gets stuck, stabs into the ground, and then a tree pops out of the ground. Full size tree.
Magic tree, love it.
And yeah, as soon as the tree appears, right, pops up out of the ground, you can see everything around the tree in your mind. Yeah? Like you got like a camera set up that is the tree.
That's a good acorn.
Yeah.
Can I touch the tree?
Yeah, it's just a regular ass tree. The tree is fully grown, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's just a normal tree. But it's like you have like a lookout in the tree in your mind. You don't have to actually be near the tree to see anything.
I want the acorn back. I feel like I wasted it.
If you climb up into the tree, maybe there are acorns growing from the tree.
Alright, I would like to look for more acorns.
Alright.
Magic tree, magic acorns. Magic tree, magic acorns.
Unfortunately, this is a bad roll for you. You call it a wilderness roll. Does that make sense? So it's a d12 minus 2.
Magic tree, magic acorns. It's a 5.
That's a 3. That is.
No, wait, no, it's a 7.
Oh, it's a 7.
5.
So it is a 5. Okay, cool. Let me go back up to numbers. Oh god, I forget what the numbers are and how they explained it. Oh, okay. So you fail at finding an acorn in this tree, but you remember what tree you got those acorns from. And so you know where that tree is whenever you want to go to the tree.
But that time is not now.
Yeah.
Alright. Can I just out of anger shake some branches to see if anything falls?
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't we call this a might roll? Roll it 12 plus 1.
That's a 6.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm pretty scrawny.
All right. Yeah. You shake the tree, and an acorn falls out. You did it.
Yeah! I am 100% convinced that this acorn is also a magic acorn. I'm putting it in like a special pocket on the inside of my cloak.
Mm-hmm.
I am pumped. I'm gonna say deuces to the tree.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep on trucking. The acorns that I rolled that did not get stuck, can I see them anymore?
No.
They are gone.
Roll down the hill, the down.
But like hill in quotes.
Yeah, because you're not actually in the hill.
Love that.
Yeah. All right. So, as you go, I'm gonna have you roll another d12, and then add your realm's score to that.
That's 9.
All right. You have a fairly uneventful journey. Nothing really happens, and you get to what looks like a dungeon. And yeah, it's like a big building, and it's pretty much just stone on the outside. Not really anything special about it outside. Um, yeah, and the candle flickers and goes out, and then the stone dungeon building lights up as all the torches on the outside and on the inside light. There you are, dungeon time. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Do, do, do. So, what are we gonna do?
So, sorry, I'm thinking about the candle in my hand. I don't want it to go out because that sends me back. I'm gonna put away my short sword.
All right.
And just carefully, sneakily,
Okay.
open the door and go in.
All right. Let me have you roll a sneak. Sneak roll.
Sneak roll. Would that be? Oh yeah, it's just sneak.
Yeah.
It's only a 6.
Okay. Yeah. You sneak in there, and as you get into the like main like entry room type thing, there is stairs and other things, and one set of stairs goes up and then breaks into 2 other stairs that wrap around to go up. It's like a weird, like, those stairs that do the thing. But there's a landing in the middle where the other branch stairs go to. And then there's a door to your left and a door to your right. There's the weird, checkerboard tile on the ground, and some droll colored maroony rug that goes across.
As there should be.
Yeah.
Is there any creatures in here?
No, nothing. It's actually really quiet.
Do I have any coins on me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a coin out. Heads, I'm going right. Tails, I'm going left. I'm gonna flip roll a d4 for that. Odds, I'm going right. Evens, I'm going left.
Sounds good.
I'm going left. I'm gonna go through the left door.
Okay. So, as you walk over, you open the door, and in there's a bunch of boggart bandits, a bunch of weapons, all sitting down, playing a rowdy game of cards. You cheated! I know you cheated, and I'm gonna cut you with this, and then I'm gonna cut him, because he cheated, and then you're gonna cut the cards, and we're gonna play again. Cut, perfect!
Can I try and sneak back out?
Yeah. They're very interested in this card game, so.
Do I have to roll for sneak?
No.
Okay.
You can slowly creak the door closed.
Not trying to deal with boggarts.
Yeah, they were all just in there having a good game of cards.
Upon seeing that, I'm gonna go to the right door, but I'm gonna be very careful and open it slow and quiet.
All right. A ghost paces back and forth in an empty chamber, back and forth.
Excuse me?
I have lost something precious to my family in this dungeon, and I've been here quite a long time. It's a book of treasure maps, and there's a candle that lets you see the maps.
Does the candle look like this?
That's it. That's it. If you can help me find the map, I'll let you find one of the treasures.
Deal. I'm gonna reach out my hand and then kind of pull it back. Be like, oh, is that incense? Can you shake hands?
His hand begins to glow, and he shakes your hand,
Cool.
and then it stops glowing again.
Are your maps in a box, in a bag, in?
It's a book. It's just like
a book.
an empty book, and every page has a treasure map collected by my family. Oh, it was so wonderful. We used to go all the time, but then I lost it, and then I came here, and then I died, and well, now I'm stuck here.
Well,
But it's got to be somewhere here.
Unfortunate. I'm on it.
All right.
All right. So now that I have a mission on map book, I'm on a map quest,
A map quest.
if you will. Do I see a book of maps out in the main room here?
No.
All right, then I'm going up the staircase.
All right. On the landing, there's actually a wall, like library thing on either side, just full of books.
I'm going back down the stairs. I'm going back to the ghost. Can you give me any, like, distinguishing features, color, size, texture?
It's a old leather-bound book, and
Is it dyed leather? Is it just brown?
It's more of just a darker brown color. It's really old.
About yay big and showing in various sizes with my hands. Thickness.
Like average size book.
Oh, like a book that looks like a book. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to.
Yeah. Not a big book, and not a small book.
Would you say it's more of picture book length or chapter book length?
Definitely chapter book. It's like have you ever seen like the big books that they read? You know, I forget where it is.
So we're back on big book.
Well, no, not really big book. It's like a medium-sized book, but it looks like those big books, like the thickness of the book. It's a thicker book, but it's a smaller, in normal size book.
Sure.
Yeah, those words, they worked.
I'm going back out.
Excellent.
Do I see anything matching that description?
There are 6 books.
I'm gonna pull them all down and see if any of them have treasure maps in them.
All right. Roll a d12.
A d12.
And
oh, it's cocked. I'm gonna roll it again. Am I adding anything?
no.
It's just an 11.
All right. This book is it's a book on making charms, and it's written in such a way that it seems like it's talking about magical charms. But then, as you continue to read, it becomes like it's just like you made a bracelet with beads. It's like extra detailed, like how you have to hold the beads in a specific way. You have to these ones can only touch those ones, but you just made a charm bracelet.
It's just
Next
book.
This book is full of weird writing. It really doesn't make any sort of sense.
Nope.
And then, as you close the book, it's like melted gummy bear goo sticks to your hand.
Ugh.
And you can't let go of the book. You're just stuck. Gummy stuck to the book.
At the end of a railing, there's like a post.
Yeah.
Are there those for these staircases? I'm gonna hook my hands around that post and pull back.
All right. I'm gonna again call that a might roll. Might it.
Am I stronger than gummy bear goo?
Yeah.
I might be stronger than gummy bear goo. That's an 11 total.
Yeah. You pull the book back and tumble back onto the platform. And yeah, but you see that the gummy goo is still on your hands.
Um, can I try and like? Is there anything I could like scrape it off on? Like maybe the underside of a step, something flat, and I could just.
Um, yeah, yeah, I suppose you could do that. It'd be fine. It would probably be like one of the lower steps, just because they're more out because they go, flat
Mm-hmm.
landing type thing. Yeah, I go. What would be a thing? I guess we could call this a probably nimbleness. Probably the word. Like you gotta be gentle enough to not like stick your hands onto the thing, but also scrape it. That makes sense to
Alright.
me.
Whoa!
Oh shit!
Sorry.
What is it?
Loud what? That was loud. It's a total of 7.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, you got the goo off your hands, and the goo is still stuck onto the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I? Am I clean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the next book, but I'm gonna flip it open with my sword.
Ah, okay. Uh, this book is blank. Nothing in this book.
I'm gonna close it and open it again.
Yeah, nothing.
Alright, moving on to the next one.
All right. This book is a little bit weirder. It's about making crossbow chandeliers. There's like pictures of a ballroom, like a marble dance floor, punch bowl, and music notes floating through the air. And there's a chandelier, but instead of like crystals and glass, it's like crossbows just hanging from the chandelier.
Nice.
And the string that pulls the chandelier up, if you let it go, it just trips them all. Fills the room full of arrows. And it's like a book on
But
making
not
those.
what I'm looking for. Moving on to the next one. Same thing. Opening it with the bow. Or not the bow, the sword.
uh,
Also, I'm going to close the crossbow one very carefully, just in case it's enchanted with anything.
okay. Yeah, so you open the next book, and you are now on the ceiling. And you're standing on the ceiling looking down at the book. And the book is on the ground.
How tall is the ceiling?
I would say like 40, 50 feet above. You're just way up there, standing on the ceiling. And, but you're not like falling or like hanging. You're like suspended on the ceiling. Like you could walk around if you really wanted.
Okay. Is there a chandelier or anything on this ceiling?
Uh, no. Yeah. No.
Anything at all on this ceiling?
No, it's pretty flat. There's like the natural like curving that goes to the roof and goes down the walls and then down back to the floor, but nothing really up there.
So, like, nothing I could potentially tie some rope to.
Uh, Not on the ceiling. No. I mean,
I guess I wouldn't be able to climb down a rope because my gravity is
yeah,
flipped.
yeah, yeah. But you can see the book. There's that.
Is it flipped open?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take another one of those acorns, not the special one, just
Okay.
the other acorns, and drop it. Does it fall towards the book or towards my feet?
Uh, Feet.
Okay.
What goes? And then it sits there for a minute, and then eventually it falls.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out my lockpick set.
Okay.
Do I have anything like L-shaped?
Oh yeah, probably.
I'm gonna take one of those, tie the end of my 50 feet of rope.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold on really tight to the rope, maybe like wrap it around my wrist a few times.
Okay.
And then the other side with the lockpick on it, just drop and wait for it to.
Okay. Yeah, that happens. That all happens.
Okay, and then I'm gonna really carefully maneuver it so I get the L hook over the cover of the book and kind of
Yeah.
pull it so the book closes.
Uh,
And then kind of like brace myself to fall.
yeah. So the book closes, and then you hit the stairs where you were near the stairs, where the book is. But it's as if you've fallen from like a very small amount of space, like you were just above it and fell.
Okay. Okay, definitely not that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one of my sharp lock tools and just kind of put an X on the cover of that one.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, no, I want this book. I'm putting that in my bag.
All right.
But I will take, I think, maybe like 2 feet of my rope, cut that off, and just tie it closed.
Okay.
Because I don't want that book accidentally opening.
Okay. Yeah. So you got one more book.
I'm opening it up. Treasure maps, treasure maps.
Yeah. The book that you have has on the cover the words "Tell me everything."
I lean to the book, close to the book, and I say, everything.
Yeah. A like piece of the library wall raises up, and yeah. Uh, yeah.
It's not my first dungeon. Um, is there anything in the book? It's not the book I'm looking for?
If you open the book, there is several instances of the word everything written in the book. And then on one of the pages, there's a name and a drawing of a person underneath the name.
Do I recognize the name?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's really it.
Alright. I'm going through the thing that opened. Is my candle still okay? Is it lit? Is it safe?
Yeah.
Is it ticking down at all? Do I have a lot of candle left?
No, it's like weirdly flickery, but the wax isn't really melting.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you get into that weird area behind the bookshelf, and there's 7 pictures on the wall, and and then there's a large door, 7 nails pounded into it. The pictures have depictions of knights on them. Yeah, yeah, the door is big, and the nails go across like this, and the 7 pictures have all the knights' different names on them. There's Arnon, Bors. What's a good name? Seerith. Seerith. That sounds Share. This one's Share. Dairy.
Can I put them in alphabetical order?
Yes. Once you get them in alphabetical order, the door flips around, and there is the book that looks like the book you've been describing.
I'm gonna take my short sword and just kind of tap all around the book, make sure it's not like booby trapped.
No, nothing. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna really quickly pick it up and retreat. And anything going off?
No. As you get closer to the entrance that you came in, the thing slowly spins back around, and then the portraits disappear and they're back where they were around the room. Yeah. You got the book.
Alright. I'm skeptical of this whole thing. This seems too easy, and I've done dungeons before. I am quite the rascal.
Yeah.
Gotten myself into plenty of trouble.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna, alright, just slowly retreat back out. Is the wall in the library still open?
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna go back out. Before I get into like the main area where I started, do I hear any noises coming from the card game? Do I hear any people that may have come out of that room?
I mean, they're still rowdy in there, as far as you can tell, but you don't hear them, no, for sure.
Okay. Seems like the coast is clear.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go back down and I'm gonna like kind of knock as I'm opening the door to the ghost.
Okay.
Hey, is this it?
No, wait. That looks like the book. I think it's it.
Can you do that glowing thing and take it?
Yeah. His hands glow. He grabs the book. And then he opens the book. And, yeah. He's looking at it. Yeah, this is the book. It's got lots of treasure maps in it. Oh, wonderful book. Oh, I finally found. And then he starts disappearing. And then he's gone. And the book falls onto the ground.
Oh, okay. The book didn't disappear.
Yeah. And then through the window, a leathery-looking creature with wings kind of lands on the book and looks up. What am I?
What am I?
Yeah.
You're on my book. Do you like acorns? Rumpelstiltskin?
Puts a hood on.
A hoodlum.
Ah, that was clever, but no.
Are you another Thode?
I mean, you have only so many more chances.
Oh, no. Can I ask an unrelated question?
What did you say?
Is my number of chances only for how many things I can guess you are, or just how many exchanges you and I can have?
I don't know.
I need that book.
Okay. And, yeah. Flies out the window with the book.
Can I try and make like a lunge for it before that happens if I'm really, really fast?
Yeah.
Nimbleness?
Yeah, that's gotta be the one.
Oh, it's only a 5.
Okay. And then that does not do it. Yeah, you miss him getting out of the window. But he stops outside.
I'm gonna scramble right after him.
The book is too heavy. All right. Yeah.
That went well for you.
You see him outside readjusting, trying to get the book in a position that he can fly away in again. What do you do?
I'm gonna take out the other book that I have bound.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna unbind it.
Oh.
I'm not opening it. I say, why would you have that book when I could trade you this extra magic book? Well, I'm not sure they're of the same value. I mean, the power behind this one.
Oh, okay. Roll a d20 and add your trickery bonus.
Can I take advantage on that and use my rascal perk of fibbing?
Yeah.
Because that was a 12. Ooh, and that was a 4. Darn, a 12. Come on.
All right. Yeah, you definitely convinced them that the book you have is better than this book that they have.
Trade?
I guess. Slides the book.
I'm going to get that one, and I'm going to slide this one, and I'm going to say, be careful not to open it. You don't want to let the magic out. It's far too strong.
Interesting book. And takes the, hood, because it's just a singular, hood.
It's not connected to any clothes.
Yeah, takes the hood, and then wraps the book in it, and grabs the book and flies away. Until next time, remember the question, what am I? I know the answer is not Jean Valjean.
Why do people keep answering that?
I don't know.
I don't get the reference.
And you got the book.
I'm gonna look around and put out the candle.
Yeah, you're back in the town, in the tree.
I forgot I was in a tree. I fell.
Oh, okay.
Can I make a check to see if I catch myself? But I'm definitely whoa. Just because that's who I am.
That feels like athletics. Athletics sounds good for
me. Okay. It's cocked. That's an 11.
Yeah. You catch yourself. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. That works.
Is the Thode still up there?
Yeah.
Thank you for saving my spot. I'm gonna walk away before we can demand something. Payment of any kind.
Get back here this instant!
We didn't explode! That's your payment!
That'll do! Just don't come back to my tree!
I feel like I'm really living up to Rascal, because I feel like that Thode would yell at me, "You rascal!"
Alright. Yeah, so where are you going now with book, I guess, is the best question.
Probably to my home. Do I have a home? Do I have a place that's private, actually? Because as a rascal and a member of, the gangs and bandit crews,
Yeah.
I assume I probably have some sort of a group home?
Yeah.
And I would like to maybe find a private spot. Maybe I have a spot in nature that I know that, like, is pretty secluded. Somewhere where I can be alone is what I'm looking for.
Yeah. I would say probably the person that is your ally, Lucky Cheater, would be probably the place. They are a spy, a Boggle spy. And you know that they're gone on a trip to spy on some people.
Alright.
So,
I'm gonna grab the key from where I know it's hidden
yeah.
under one of the special rocks in their garden.
Yeah.
I grab that, unlock the door, carefully replace it, make sure no one's looking.
Yeah.
Get in, lock the door behind me, and I'm gonna sit and look through the maps and see if I recognize the places, how easy they are to read, and what might be closest to me.
So the maps have like a weird like indicator box in the corner that has a number, and all of the maps that you look at have this weird indicator number. And as you get towards the back of the book, there's a map of the land that you're in, and those indicator numbers are points on the map. Yeah. And when you're looking at the book, it's like you're looking at it via candlelight.
Do I still have tree vision?
Yeah.
Is that just forever?
Yeah. Wherever those trees go, you can see that place.
I'm gonna tune into my tree vision real quick. Anything interesting happening there?
This is actually a very strange scenario. It's very dark on the tree, and you can see like a faint glowing around the tree, sort of night vision-esque glowing around the edge of the tree, but you can't see anything beyond the tree. It's like there's nothing.
It's literally just tree vision. Like, I see a tree.
Yeah, there's like no illumination beyond the tree.
Nice.
Yeah.
What a waste of an acorn. God.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, back to the maps. Anything close to me?
Yeah. There is one Where map? Where did I say you were? Alright, I'm gonna say you're in your homeland, Scalawag Strand, because that makes sense, because you knew the healer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that seems logical. Alright, you're there. So, map of the Mucklands. Map of the Mucklands. I have a map somewhere. You are in a place. I should have had the map up. Should have known I would need the map.
What do you mean? It only explicitly said in the directions you will need the map.
That's alright.
Alright.
I guess that's fair. There's an adventure for this game called Pungeon Quest.
Yes.
It's just a dungeon made of puns.
Yes.
And to figure out everything, you have to figure out the puns.
I saw a TikTok that someone had made a dungeon, but like one of the items was a shape. What's the creatures that can shapeshift into things?
Changeling?
Into like an inanimate object?
Mimic.
A mimic, yeah. So like, there was a mimic in every room, but they had, they could figure out what the mimic was if they made it laugh.
Oh.
So every room in the dungeon, they just burst in and like told a dad joke.
That's good stuff. Okay, so now that I have the map, he's got the map. The closest one to you is on a strange isle called Terror Island.
Yeah,
The second closest one is in the town of Dunk, but going to the one in the town of Dunk would take a bit more time to get to. Although you have heard that getting on boats takes a long time as well, because they have to wait for everyone. Alright, I'm pausing.
So one I have is on an island and I have to take a boat to it, but the other is just farther away.
Yeah. So Terror Island.
Terror Island.
Terror Island. You got to take a boat, or you got to go to the city of Dunk.
I'd be dunking.
And then there's obviously more across the land, but they're different places further away.
Do I have access to a boat? Do I have connections that could get me on a boat?
Not very far from where you are is Hornswoggleport.
Do I have some bros there? Like I'm not trying to spend a lot of money because I know I don't have a lot. Do I have money on here? No? Do I know how much money I have?
I don't actually.
I probably have none then.
You have 3 coins.
Is that
the bag with 3 coins?
With the little picture, that's how much money I have, sure. Yeah, so do I have connections that like I can borrow a boat from a bud?
Yeah, you probably know someone in Hornswoggleport because you live fairly near to there. So
alright. I'm gonna say I'm going to Terror Island.
Alright.
But I'm gonna wait until one of my friends is available. They're coming with me. I'm not going to Terror Island alone.
Alright.
Ooh, while I wait, can I go to that tree?
Yeah.
And find some more fancy acorns?
Yeah.
Cool.
There are only 2 left on the tree.
Okay, I'm gonna take the one I thought was a good one and go back to Lucky's house.
Okay.
And throw it out his front yard.
Yeah, a tree just pops up right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be good to have surveillance on my friend's house.
Yeah.
Do I have tree vision?
Yeah.
Do I have both tree visions now?
Yes.
Did one replace the other?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Double tree vision.
Do I have to like tune in or is it just like always there?
You can ignore it, but it is like always there.
Cool.
But yeah, you can actively not see what the tree sees if you want to. But if you're not focused, then you're staring at tree vision.
Nice. Yeah. Alright. And scene.